So there you have it. It's very fluid. We don't know what's happening. And to actually look on Christmas Day to see who's playing, that's essentially what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to officially, right before tip-off, take a look at who's playing, because you never know who's going to enter health and safety protocols. I know it sucks, but it's just the way it goes, just to keep everyone safe. So, Christmas is on Saturday, so we'll see what happens. Jag Mang at Jaggy Sports.
Now, to LeBron's point, the Lakers have now used 17 different starting lineups this season, passing the 76ers for the most in the NBA last night. Now, no Lakers starting lineup has played more than 4 games together this season. So, Chene, how much pressure is on LeBron with AD out at least a month?
There's a lot of pressure on LeBron James, but it's just a different world that he's operating in. This is his 8th 30-point-plus game in the last 12 games. A couple years ago, we'd be like, if he's scoring 30, it's an automatic win for LeBron, right? The league has changed where he scores 30 and people can actually still compete against them. And I think that's a testament to all the other teams getting their, can I say ish? Getting their ish together and competing. And so there's a lot of pressure on LeBron James. This is a high-risk, high-reward, high-age Los Angeles Lakers squad. At the end of the day, it's almost like Tom Brady. You can never count him out, but right now, it's really difficult. The load he's carried throughout the years has usually amounted in, all right, he can still do it on his own. The league now is you cannot do it on your own. That's why you need Russell Westbrook to show up, which he did, but then there were still turnovers. The league is way more complete than 1 or 2 players, star players, and that's what LeBron James will have to navigate.
So we've all seen the different versions of LeBron, right? There is passive-aggressive LeBron. There's subtweeting LeBron. Okay, there's
I've seen them all.
Very frustrated. Yeah, and it's great content, right? We always have something to talk about. This is the best version of LeBron, where he could say a lot of things right now. He could be very frustrated right now, but he's out there saying, I'm fine. Our team is fine. We don't even know what our team is. I can do some pretty easy math for you. 17 different starting lineups. They played 32 games. That's a different starting lineup more than half the time.
Yeah.
Okay? This is a different kind of year for the Lakers, and I think LeBron recognizes that. If he wanted to exert frustration, pressure, turn up the tension on this team, he would do it. He would just send a subtweet out there right now. He knows how to do that. Now, and not only did he say, I'm fine, I played 34 minutes. In these 14 games that he's been back since he came back from all his ailments, okay, the stomach, and then he was out for with a health and safety protocols for 1 game, he's averaging 37 minutes a game. That's fine. But Mo, that's a lot, but it's fine for him, and he can handle that.
I agree. LeBron James has been sensational, but my question to you then is, is that enough, for the Lakers as currently constructed? Because a lot of times we look like star players should be able to get you wins. It's not the case anymore.
No. And the reason they chose to go and trade for Russell Westbrook, okay, over the Buddy Hield package, over other opportunities that they had, is the Lakers knew, LeBron James, Anthony Davis have missed a lot of games the last 2 years. Okay? They're older, they're injury prone, there are things happening in the league. And on the nights when one or both of LeBron or AD is not able to play, they wanted another star. That would be Russell Westbrook. There have been signs that he is getting better in the roles that they have prescribed for him, but the last 2 games, 13 turnovers. 13 turnovers in 2 games. That's not going to work.
But Ramona, okay, so then if we know LeBron James is probably maxing out what he can do for his age, and look, he's averaging 30, so we can't even reference age at this point in time, but where can the Lakers find some help? Because it's not like LeBron 30, AD's not coming back. I know guys have been in and out of the lineups, but where can the Lakers find help on their roster?
They need to find some consistency at point guard and more of a true point guard. Russell Westbrook can play point guard, obviously, but in some ways they would be better off with somebody who can be more of instead of a scoring point guard, to take some of that playmaking off of LeBron, because when AD is not there, LeBron has to play the 5. He has to play in the big role there, and that's a lot for him.
Yeah, no, so, Chene, if you're looking at this roster right now as constructed, do you think the Lakers, they don't even have a lot of flexibility? Is this a team that makes a move, or even if they make a move, they'd probably be stuck somewhere right in the 4 or 5 spot?
I wouldn't make a move right now. Right now, the league it's a very difficult position for teams. Everyone's getting call-ups based on the current health circumstances. I think you hold tight. get everyone healthy and see what happens in the future.
Yeah, and also you have Taylor Horton-Tucker coming out of the protocols.
Yeah.
1 for 13 last night.
That's
we
not
saw
normal.
Shaq try to say he could do better, but obviously could not last night, which was great TV last night. But Taylor Horton-Tucker can play some point guard when he is given that role, and I think with AD out, Taylor Horton-Tucker. It really is, to me, the key for them. If you can't go find a point guard, maybe you have one on your roster right now.
Yeah, and don't forget Kendrick Nunn, a big free agent signing, has not been available.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Jag Mang at Jaggy Sports. How can the Lakers start winning? You know, like they're 16-16, 500. Here you go.